Okay, so book number 3 in your bag is a little bit different. It's not a storybook like the others, it's actually a fact book, which is a non-fiction book. And it is called My First Book of Birds. And rather than having an author, it only has an illustrator, and that's Zoe Ingram. So let's see what's in this book. It's different. So, birds in your world. This book contains 20 of the birds that you are most likely to see when you are out and about. They're arranged in size order to help you identify them, and there's lots of information about each type of bird. How big they are, what they like to eat, where they live, and how many eggs they usually have. So here's some of the different eggs here. The changing numbers of bird populations reflect the state of our environment and are carefully monitored by the UK's bird conservation organisations. All types of birds are given a conservation status to show if they are under threat. Red means that urgent action is needed to protect that species. Amber is the next most critical group, and green means that these birds are of the least concern. You'll probably see different birds at different times of the year, but you encourage them into your garden all year round with a few treats, especially in the winter when there is less food around. So round about now you can be putting some food out for the birds. Different birds like to eat different things, and you can buy all kinds of mixes of bird food. Try a few types to see what's popular where you live. Put up a bird table or hang feeders from a tree or on a hook. You might like to thread peanuts in their shells onto string or hang up fat balls. Remember to wash out your bird feeder regularly to prevent the spread of infection. Birds are all around us. Keep an eye out of your window, go for a walk in your local park and see how many you can spot. So the book says that there's 20, and because it's a fact book, you don't have to look through all the pages. There is a special way you can get to a page that you want to. If you go to the back of the book, there's a special page called the index, and it has all the birds that are in the book with their name and a picture. And then underneath it has the page number where you will find the information. Now, my favourite bird is the magpie. So if we look, my magpie begins with so it goes in alphabetical order. So I have to go all the way to where the starts, and it's here. So here's magpie, and it tells me it's on page 44. So if I go to page 44, here is all the information about magpies. And it tells us, so we've got the title magpie, and it says the black feathers on this unmistakable bird have a beautiful purple-green sheen. Magpies often live in large groups and build distinctive domed nests out of sticks to protect their eggs from crows. They rarely move more than 10 kilometres from where they hatch. And then it tells us about the eggs, just like it told us at the beginning. So their eggs are 35 by 24 millimetres, and they normally lay about 5 to 8 eggs at once. So that's quite a few magpies that you get. And there's an interesting fact part, and it says, did you know magpies have a reputation for stealing shiny things? But apparently it's completely untrue. And then there's some extra facts about the bird, and it tells us its length is 44 to 48 centimetres. It has a wingspan, so when it spreads its wings out, they can go as far as 52 to 60 centimetres. And it tells us that its conservation status is green, so that means there's lots of them and they're not in danger, which is good. Its diet is anything and everything, so if you put in any food out for magpies this winter, they eat anything. And in its habitat, it says it's happy living in all kinds of places. So, I've just learned some new things about magpies that I didn't know. So that's quite exciting. So when you get your book, and if you have a favourite bird, you could see if it's in the book and go straight to the index to see if you can find it. And then you can maybe let us know what your favourite bird is. Happy reading!